Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Temple Talks. Today, we're going to be talking about My Way, a musical tribute to Frank Sinatra. It was conceived by David Grapes and Todd Olson, and it's a musical review celebrating the life and music of Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra recorded over 1,500 songs, and in this particular review, there are about 50 songs, 50 really, really incredible songs. You won't see Frank Sinatra impersonator in the show, but you will hear a lot of great stories about Frank Sinatra's life, some wisdom that he imparted for his fans, and there's a live combo of musicians on stage, and two couples in the show, a mature couple and a younger couple. And the mature couple teaches the younger couple how to manage life, and it's done all through the wonderful music that Frank Sinatra made famous. The song I'm going to sing for you today is one of my favorites from the show. It probably is a favorite of yours as well. Frank Sinatra made it famous. It was written by Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer, and it was premiered in 1943 for the movie The Sky's the Limit, which starred Fred Astaire. In the movie, Fred Astaire is lamenting the loss of a woman, and he's at a bar, so he drinks one for the woman and one for the road. He visits several bars and gets tipsy over the course, and in the final bar that he's in, he does a huge dance number and tap dances on the bar and smashes all the glassware in the bar. At the end of the song, he throws a big wad of cash on the bar to pay for the damage and walks out in true Fred Astaire fashion. So Frank Sinatra premiered the song and first recorded it in 1947 for Columbia Records. He recorded it over 6 times in his career. Imagine recording the same song 6 times and it being successful. The last time he recorded it was for his duets album, which was a duet with Kenny G. Over 50 different artists have recorded this song, and I'm sure there's more than 50. I mean, everybody has sung this song, but it's most associated, I think, with Frank Sinatra. Some other notable performances that you really need to look up on YouTube. It's from 1965. It's Sammy Davis Jr. He was part of the Rat Pack. Those of you who don't know Sammy Davis Jr., look him up. He was an incredible, incredible performer. He's doing a Rat Pack concert in St. Louis with the Count Basie Orchestra, and he mimics all these other famous artists of the time. I think it's Fred Astaire, Nat King Cole, Tony Bennett, Mel Torme, Louis Armstrong, Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, but he impersonates all of them singing One for My Baby. So look up Sammy Davis Jr., One for My Baby. And then, for all of you younger people, look up all of the artists that he mimics, and you'll realize that he does a good job of mimicking them. Another notable performance of this song was Bette Midler. She was the final guest on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Those of you who watched The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, there used to be Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. It started out with Steve Allen, then Jack Parr, then Johnny Carson, and Johnny Carson did it for 30 years. Jay Leno took over. Jay Leno recorded more episodes, but Johnny Carson ran for 30 years, so he ran longer than Jay Leno. Conan O'Brien took over from Jay Leno, and then, of course, Jimmy Fallon took over, and it's the longest running talk show in television history. But Bette Midler was Johnny Carson's final guest, and she sang this song with altered lyrics, accompanied by Mark Shaman, who wrote Hairspray and Catch Me If You Can, and was her musical director for a very long time. I remember it. It was May 21st, 1992. I was in Gypsy at the Gateway Playhouse, and I watched this final episode with Bette Midler and Johnny Carson with Laurie Jarislow. We watched it on the couch, sitting in the common room, which was basically a hallway with a TV in the guest house at Gateway Playhouse. It wasn't his final episode. Johnny Carson's final episode was actually the next night, May 22nd, 1992, but that was more of a tribute show. But Bette Midler and Robin Williams were the only 2 guests the night before, and I remember sitting there on the couch and crying because we were witnessing television history. Another notable version of this song, and I don't know if it's the entire song, but on Season 6, Episode 25 of The Golden Girls, called Never Yell Fire in a Crowded Retirement Home, Part 2, Sophia and her friend Maria Hartgrove sang this song while doing NyQuil shooters and making s'mores, and that's what caused the Shady Pines fire. Spoiler alert, it was not the hot plate, it was faulty wiring. But anyway, Sophia and Maria were singing One for My Baby, One More for the Road when their s'mores burned Shady Pines down. Anyway, here's my favorite song from the show. I really wish I had Kathy Billy or Dina Muro or Karen Dreyer to play for me, because it's a lot more fun drinking and singing this song than it is playing and singing this song. But I hope you enjoy. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story I think you should know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I got the routine, so drop another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad, I wish you'd make the music dreamy and sad. I could tell you a lot, but it's not in a gentleman's code. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. Well, you never know it, but baby, I'm a kind of poet, and I got a lot of things to say. And when I'm gloomy, you simply gotta listen to me until it's talked away. Well, that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. I'm feeling so bad, I wish you'd make the music dreamy and sad. But this torch that I found must be drowned, or it's gonna explode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. That long, long road. Sharon Schaller would yell at me and say, growling is not for amateurs. But anyway, if you get a chance, come see My Way at Temple Theater. Look us up at templeshows.com. Also, if you would like to share with us on Temple Talks, send me an email at temple.sanford@gmail.com. Check out our YouTube page, Temple Theater YouTube, and then also Temple Theater Company on Facebook. We'll keep posting things and hopefully educate, entertain, and enlighten. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.